What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another LSPDFR GTA 5 tutorial. And today, guys and gals, the long-awaited SimpleHUD has been released by Gravity Exploits, aka Venoxity. And folks, I believe this install is going to be easier than ever before. Without further ado, let's get into it. First thing we want to do is let's get to our main directory. Okay, for Steam users, you're going to bring up your file explorer. You're going to go to your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through. Might be your C drive. Mine is on the D. Program files x86, Steam apps, and common. All right, double click your Grand Theft Auto folder, whichever one you're going to install this into. And here we go. We want to be right here. Now, next thing you want to do is click the link down below that says SimpleHUD. It's going to bring you to this page right here. Again, big shout out to Venoxity, Gravity Exploits. I had so many people keep coming in my live streams. Hey, where do you get that? Why can't I find SimpleHUD? I always ran on the older version, so I'm going to be updating mine today to show you how to install it. And you know, I've been getting on Gravity about, not really getting on him, but like hitting him up like, hey man, you know, a lot of people asking about SimpleHUD, man. Let's get it out there, baby. And he worked on it tirelessly and he got it for us. So let's go ahead and click download this file and agree and download and let it do what it do. Now it may kick off a false positive, meaning you may see this little message right here: suspicious download blocked. SimpleHUD is suspicious. Don't worry. Any file, any mod, any vehicle, graphic mod, freaking call out pack, anything that LCPDFR puts on its site for us is always scanned and made sure to be safe for us to use. Okay, so go ahead. It is okay to hit download suspicious file. You just, you know, Windows and that, they just make it seem like it's horrible, you know. So go ahead and download that, and there's our SimpleHUD. Next thing we want is ScriptHookV. Now, before you go and throw this into your game, the link is down below for ScriptHookV. You want to double check your game versions, folks. Now, if you have ScriptHookV installed, if your LSPDFR or your GTA with Rage works right now and it works great, chances are you don't have to do this. Okay. Now, one way to check is, again, remember, we were in our main directory. What you want to do is scroll down to your GTA 5 exe and hover over it. Okay, you see that right there, that file version 3586. Whatever that file version is there, it's got to be 3586 for the ScriptHookV. Okay, if yours says 3570 or 3521, and then you go and throw this ScriptHookV in your file, you're going to break your game. You're not going to be able to play. So you got to make sure that these two files, 3586, 3586, you got to make sure they match, folks. Okay. If they do, go ahead and click download and it'll download that right there. All right. So we can minimize this. We will need our main directory, I believe. Yes, for ScriptHookV. We will need that, and let's go ahead and fire up our OpenIV. We will need OpenIV for this to work, to install it. So go ahead and fire that up, and once it fires up, make sure you're on edit mode. Okay, and there we go. It's loaded up, and edit mode is on. It's nice and blue. So let's get to it. Let's bring up the SimpleHUD WinRAR. Double click this SimpleHUD folder right there. And we got props and textures. Okay. So let's double click. Actually, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's double click props and textures. All right. SimpleHUD installer part 1. SimpleHUD installer part 2. Got it, folks. We want to do the one first. So go ahead, and it's an OIV file. I love these. You're going to left click that one, SimpleHUD install file 1, part 1, drag it right here and drop it in. It's going to bring up this box right here. You're going to go ahead and click install. Always select mods folder unless otherwise instructed to do game folder. So mods folder. And then right here, confirm installation, click that. And let it install all the mods into your game. And there we go. Don't run it from here. Never run it from here. All right, go ahead and close. And then just click somewheres over here. I don't know why it makes you click this before you can drop another file in. Now we want to go to 2. SimpleHUD Installer Part 2. Same thing. Drag it right here. Drop it. Click Install. Always Mods folder. And confirm installation. And let it put that in. This is so great. Before it was all manual, which still wasn't hard, the previous version. All right, and close. All right, so we're going to click this little up arrow right here to go back one page in the SimpleHUD WinRAR. We have some add-ons here. If we double-click those, you've got SimpleHUD Uninstaller, which will uninstall everything. The widescreen aspect fix. Now, if you click any of these, they're all OIV. You can just install them the exact way we just installed those previous 2 files, okay? Subtitle overlap fix. And postal map. I'm going to go ahead and just go with the postal map. I'm not going to worry about 2 and 3, but we want that postal map. So I'm going to double click that. And again, same thing. Install, not the uninstall, install. So left click, drag right. You see how I got that black circle with the line through it? It's because I didn't click. Just click anywheres over here. Left click anywheres on your OpenIV. And then drag it in. Drop it. Same thing. Install it. Mods folder. Confirm. And this is going to give you a postal map. I believe this might be the satellite view map as well. So close that. Now if we go back again in this, back one more time. Now we have the Grand Theft Auto folder. Double click that. Now the README, let's go to documentation. Let me go to README. Now the README says installation, props, textures. We want to launch all that. We did that. Navigate to your Grand Theft Auto folder. Copy its contents into your actual Grand Theft Auto 5 game directory. All right, so no longer need a scripts folder for this, which I think is pretty great. All right, so this Grand Theft Auto folder right here under props and textures, double click it. You got 2 files right here. We are all done with OpenIV. We can exit out of OpenIV. And now we're back to our main directory in our File Explorer. You should see your mods folder, plugins folder, ELS if you have it, LSPDFire, blah, blah, blah. All right, we just need the SimpleHUD INI, SimpleHUD ASI. Highlight those 2, drag them right here, and drop them in. Okay, that is done. Now, let's exit out of the SimpleHUD. Let me just, oh, well, we were done. We're good. All right, ScriptHookV, you need this. If you do not have this installed in your game, just simply go down and check ScriptHookV.dll. I've already got it, but we're going to go ahead and download it or install it anyway. So on your ScriptHookV WinRAR, double-click bin. We're going to take dinput 8, ScriptHookV, input 1. These 3 files. We don't need native trainer. We don't need the args.txt. Left-click, drag right here, drop it in. And yes, we're going to replace. Boom. We're done with that. Now, last thing we got to do is to go down to the SimpleHUD INI. And here it is, SimpleHUD INI. Double click it and let's see what we got. Now, you do have your speed limit. This is where you can adjust it all through the INI. But I'm wondering, yes, so he does have a toggle key. And it's set to F10. Let's see. I think I'm going to set mine. I think I'm going to set mine on. I don't know if F8 or F7. Gotta try to figure out which one. We're going to try 8. If I have something on it, I'll change it off camera so that I can go in and show you guys how to work this menu. So if you change the toggle key, make sure you go up to save or file and click save. All right, and then we're going to exit out. Now, all of this right here, before I exit out, all of this right here will be able to be adjusted within the menu. So you don't have to do all this right here. All right, so let's exit out of that. We are all done here, folks. Let's jump into the game and let's check out SimpleHUD. I'll see y'all in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are in the game now. I came in the game, I forced duty, no crashes, no glitches, no nothing. Absolutely beautiful. I do notice one thing off the bat. I use Grammar Police's player location display. So that's why you're seeing doubles on the player location display. Now, if you wanted to get rid of Grammar Police's player location display, you can bring up, or your callout interface, you can bring up your callout interface and go to configure settings. And all this postal right here, you can turn this stuff on and off. Postal, plate, all of that stuff you can turn on and off, okay? But first things first, you see everything is working as far as oil, fluid, AC, engine, the speedometer, the speed limit, that is whatever the speed limit is for the current street, is also shown on the mini map there. For the mini map, it is now sporting the satellite mini map. If you hit start, it's going to be in there as well, as you could see. Okay, I'm telling you, Vinoxity, listen, my guy does amazing freaking work. The simplicity of installing this has never been easier. And it is so refreshing to just be able to just throw some OIV files in. Very clear on the installation. I love that. Now, let's say I didn't have that player location display. I wish I would have removed it before I did this, but it's there. But I'm going to show you what I can do. Now, I chose F8 for my SimpleHUD menu. Okay, if I hit F8, you've got general. Primary color for this is... I actually don't know what that does. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can change the color of your... I like that. You can change the color of your street names. You see the colors changing down there. Show only in vehicle. So if you select that and then get out of your vehicle, it will go away. Now, I know my mini-map went away. That is not SimpleHUD. I don't think. Okay? I don't think it is. I don't think he has that. He might have that installed in here, but I have HUD Toggler installed. Meaning... meaning when I get out of my car, my mini-map goes away because I like the realism of looking or chasing for a suspect on foot without a mini-map showing me where that suspect is. So I would select show only in vehicle. I like that. Customize. This is where you can get inside your vehicle and you see where it says north and all of that and Strawberry Ave. The speed limit. You can enable it. You can turn it on and off. You see the speed limit sign. This is where you can change the position of it. You can move it over here, and then you can move it down a little bit if you choose. You can change the side, the width and the height of it. The text of the 45 and speed limit. All of it. You can change all of it, and you can go back. And then you can go to your direction. Okay, so you see your direction right there, the north. You can move this left, right, up, down. You can... Let me get out of the car and do it. No, because it's not going to show. Okay. The road. You can select that. You can turn that on and off. Right? So if you like Grammar Police's, I'll show you what you would do. You can move this, the road that you're on, left and right. You can go to your postal. And I am not seeing that one. Oh, that's enabled, doofus. Okay, so the postal is not turning on and off. That might be something I'm doing wrong. The time, you see that moving. Right? And the county, you see that movie. Strawberry, you know, you can move that. Again, you can move that up, down, left, right, and all that other good stuff. Now, if you wanted to use Grammar Police's player location display, you would just disable... Oh, I want to keep the speed limit on. We like the speed limit. Direction. You would just disable this stuff. Road, disable... Postal, disable, time, disable, county, disable, and zone disabled. So now you can see I only keep that there because it's like it has my status, the out of service, and everything. So I stick with the grammar police, but I love SimpleHUD's, like the whole left there, the whole, you know, condition of the vehicle, even the gas. You can see it's got the gas meter there, right? So once you go out of there, I believe it, go to settings, and then you click save right here. Save settings, boom. And these settings will save for every time you get in and out of your game, okay? Now, let's go look for, we're gonna go over here so we can get away from that pursuit. We're gonna go over here to the gas station, right? So you've now got the gas script, I believe is part of SimpleHUD. SimpleHUD and Simple Control and Venoxity will tell you. I always get those confused on which is, you know, which comes with which. So as you can see, it'll tell you right there in the bottom right to toggle the engine. So you turn the engine off, and then you get out of the vehicle. And when you walk up, you can hit X to refuel. Oh, doofus. You can hit X to refuel or hit the E on your keyboard. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Oh, is it because I got full gas? It's because my gas is full. Yeah. So that's what you would do. You could pull up to a pump and it'll tell you to hit X on your controller, or I believe it's E on your keyboard. If that is part of, I believe that's part of SimpleHUD. Maybe that is part of Simple Control. Venoxity will probably correct me in the comments. If that's part of Simple Control, just go to my channel, search Simple Control, and I've got a video that shows you how to install it. I really hope I didn't forget anything here. Again, if I did, you know, Venoxity is pretty good at kind of pointing that stuff out in the comment section. Go ahead and get this mod. This is, in my opinion, must-have mod. It will never not be a must-have mod. You need to get this installed into your game, and you will absolutely love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, as it hopefully did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer's out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all. So many demons inside of my life, you would to sell. P.O.는 나는 이 P.O.는 소리 두고 하나 locked in the cell. I've been counting the bill. 같이 미올 때까지 man, cause this is for